Good day, everyone. We are the reporters for this week. I am Regine Bilabiao.
I am Jailing D. Harumay.
I am Sergio Pacheco Gigawin.
Jorbel S. Enviado.
And our topic is all about part of speech.
So, what is a part of speech? In traditional English grammar, a part of speech is a category of words that have similar grammatical projects. Part of speech tell us how a word used in a sentence.
These are actually the building blocks along sentences, along languages, along behaviors when we're trying to construct a sentence. So there are 8 parts of speech, but we only have to report 5 parts of it that was assigned to us. And that are
Noun, verb, adverb, adjective, and preposition.
Let's start with noun. Now, let us start with our important building blocks, which is noun. So, what is noun? The word noun comes from the Latin word nomen that means name. In Filipino, ito ay tinatawag na pangalan. Noun is a naming word. It is used to name a thing, person, animal, place, and idea. So, ang pangalan ay nagbibigay ng ngalan ng bagay, ng tao, ng hayop, ng lugar, at mga ideya. Noun could be a singular and a plural noun. Singular noun refers to one place, person, or thing. Means singular noun only have one noun. For example, baby, horse, and bag. While plural noun, it refers to 2 or more than one place, person, or thing. It means that it has more than one noun. For examples, babies, horses, and bags. So marami na siya. Another examples of nouns are, it is used to name things like, for example, the table, car, pen. For the person, Duke, days, Denver, girl, boy, teacher. For animals, like dog, cat, duck, elephant, doggy. For the place, park, beach, London, California, San Francisco, Denmark. Noun is also used to name ideas, like happiness, hope, love, and freedom. For example, Denver lives in Denmark. So in this sentence, we can see that there are 2 nouns, Denver and Denmark. Denver is the name of person and Denmark is the name of the place. Next, we have the types of nouns. The concrete noun, abstract noun, common noun, proper noun, collective noun, compound noun, countable noun, and uncountable noun. So let us first know what is concrete and abstract nouns. Concrete nouns names something or someone you can touch, see, taste, hear, and smell. Something that you can perceive by the 5 senses. So, for example, water, rainbow, book, children, and etc. So, ito yung mga noun na makikita at nahahawakan natin. While the abstract nouns names something you cannot perceive with your 5 senses. So, ito naman yung mga nouns na hindi nakikita or hindi nahahawakan. For example, hope, kindness, love, honesty, anger, socialism, idea, sadness, and many more. So, hindi natin yan sila nakikita or nahahawakan bagkos nafe-feel natin. So, yun yung kaibahan nila. Next is Common and proper nouns. Common nouns are used to name general groups, people, animal, places, things, and idea. So, in common nouns, it names non-specific places, people, animals, and things. So, in short, it is a general term of a noun or a word. While proper nouns are used to name specific people, animal, place, things, and ideas, they must begin with a capital letter. So, proper nouns, ito yung mga specific na pangalan ng tao, ng hayop, ng lugar, ng mga bagay, at iba pang mga idea o pangyayari. At nagsisimula sa malaking letter. So, let us take a look for this example. Common nouns and proper nouns. Common nouns are the general name of a person, an animal, a place, or a thing. The proper nouns are the specific name of a person, an animal, a place, or a thing. So, student, its proper noun is Riza. Cat, and the proper noun is Tom. Park, the proper noun is Rizal Park. Car, the proper noun is Ferrari. So next, we have collective nouns. Collective nouns name a group of people, animal, or things. It denotes a group of people, animals, objects, concepts, or ideas as a single entity. So, in this example, we can see the group of people. A class of students, an army of soldiers, a choir of singers, a crew of sailors, and a band of musicians. In the group of animals, here are the examples. A catch of fish. In the group of animals, here are the example. A catch of fish, an army of ants, a flight of birds, a flock of birds, a howl of fish. In a group of things, a group of islands, a galaxy of stars, a wad of notes, a forest of trees, and a stack of woods. So that are the examples of the collective nouns. So collective nouns are names for a collection or a group of people, animal, things, or any objects. Next, we have countable and non-countable nouns. Count nouns or countable nouns are nouns that we can count. So, these countable nouns are individual people, animals, places, things, or ideas which can be counted. For example, 1 pencil, 2 pencils, 3 pencils. And they can be singular or plural. Example, a book, 2 books, 3 books, and many more, but are countable, yung mabilang natin. Next is the non-count nouns. Are nouns that we cannot count. They have no plural form. So, countable nouns means that are not individual object. So, they cannot be counted. For example, bread, cheese, ice cream, yogurt. So, hindi yan natin mabibilang. Another example of that is air. No, hindi natin mabibilang yung air, yung bigas, rice, and water. So, note, put a or an before singular nouns. Do not use article a or an with non-countable nouns. Let us also talk about nouns in the sentence, or what are the uses of nouns in the sentence. First, in a sentence, the nouns are used as the subject of the sentence. So, subject, ito yung pinag-uusapan or ito yung pinaka-main idea of the sentence. So, in this sentence, Nouns are used as direct objects. And it answers the question, what? What does Thomas lose? So the answer is phone, and that is the use of noun there as a direct object. That's all.
Good day, everyone. My topic is all about verb. First, what is verb? A verb form, the Latin verbum meaning, word is a word that its syntax conveys an action, occurrence, or state of being. In the usual description of English, the basic form with or without the particles to is the infinite. In many languages, verbs are inflected to encode tense, aspects, mood, and voice. There are 9 types of verb: action verb, stative verb, dynamic verb, regular and irregular verb, linking verb, finite and non-finite verb, helping verb, modal verb. First, what is action verb? The verb describes the action the subject is doing. There are 2, transitive and intransitive. Transitive. An action verb that has a definite object that is being acted upon. We have the subject plus verb plus objective. For example, Ali is drawing on the board. Intransitive. An action verb that has no specific objective that is being acted upon. We just have a subject plus verb. For example, Ali is drawing. Second, what is stative verb? These verbs tell us about the state of mind of the subject or the relation between the subject and the objective. It is include like, love, hate, have, appear, believe, fit, sound, remember, prefer, think. For example, she prefers to eat an apple. The underline is prefer. He likes to walk to school. The underline is likes. Third, what is dynamic verb? These verbs describe an actual action or process carried out by the subject or a sensation that is felt by the subject. It does include eat, run, sleep, walk, talk, go, become, read, learn, write, grow. For example, he is running in the park. The underline is running. She visits the supermarket every week. The underline is visits. Fourth, what is linking verb? Links the subject to a noun or adjective. This helps provide additional information about the subject. This include am, is, are, become, appear, describe, been, might be, seem, was, were. For example, she became a nurse. Jenny and Amber are sisters. Fifth, what is regular verb? Verbs that form their past participle with D or ED. They don't undergo substantial changes when changing forms between tenses. And there is a table: base form, simple past, past participle. Ask, ask, ask. Believe, believed, believed. Discuss, discussed, discussed. And indad, indad. Lesson, lessened, lesson. Irregular verb. These verbs don't follow rule. They make a rule changes. And there is a table and example. Base form, simple past, past participle. Become, became, become. Buy, bought, bought. Choose, choose, chosen. do, did, done. Fall, feel, fallen. So, it adding a, ed, or d, and each one have different ending. 7. What is finite verb? These verbs show tense, person, and number. The sentence that include I go, she goes, we went, we want, and etc. For example, I work at Starbucks. She laughed at his joke. The finite verb is important that the verb agree with the tense passive, a number with a sentence. Non-finite verb. These verbs don't show the tense, person, or number. There are 3 types. First, gerund. Act like nouns and can serve as a subject or object in a sentence. They end in or ing. Example, writing is my hobby. Second, infinitives consist of 2 plus verb. Example, I want to play football. Third, participle is a form of verb used in a sentence to modify the noun phrase, verb, or verb phrase. For example, the girl waiting outside is my friend. 8. What is modal verb? This type of verb indicate the possibility of something happening, show obligation, or give permission. These include will, shall, would, might, must, can or can't, could or couldn't, may, need, ought to. For example, I must finish my homework. She can speak 5 languages. 9. What is helping or auxiliary? Auxiliary verbs help the main verb. These verbs help us identify the tense of when the action occurred. These include am, is, are, was or were, be or been, has or had or have, do or did, shall or will, should or would, might, being. For example, Anna is moving to a new house. They were playing in the park.
Adverb. An adverb describes or modifies a verb, an adjective, or another adverb, but never a noun. It usually answers the questions of when, where, how, why, under what conditions, or to what degree. Adverbs often end in ly. 6 basic types of adverbs. Adverbs of time. Adverbs of time describes when or for how long a certain actions happen. Example words: already, ago, before, yet, never, soon, yesterday, lately. Example sentence: I have heard this before. So, before is the adverb of time. Conjunctive adverbs. Conjunctive adverbs indicate a connection between 2 independent clauses in one sentence. Example words: therefore, however, in fact, in addition, nonetheless, and on the other hand. Example sentences: Jason kept talking in class. Therefore, he got in a trouble. Therefore is the conjunctive adverb. Next is adverb of place. Adverb of place tells about where something happens or where something is. Example words: here, everywhere, near, nearby, down, away, backwards, and upwards. Example sentence: Miss Watson is away on holiday until the end of the week. So, away is the adverb of place. 4 is adverbs of manners. Adverb of manners shows how or what way something happens, is or is done. Example words: so, slowly, badly, beautifully, delightfully, loudly, anxiously. Example sentence: she dresses beautifully. So beautifully is the adverb of manner. And next is the adverb of degree. Adverb of degree is shows how much or in what degree or to what extent of qualities, properties, states, conditions, and relations. Example word: almost, fully, rather, quiet, too, enough, and perfectly. Example sentence: I am fully prepared. So fully is the adverb of degree. And last is the adverb of affirmation and negation. So affirmation and negations use answers that something is true or some equivalent negative statement. Example words: certainly, surely, apparently, obviously, no, and undoubtedly. So example sentence is surely you are mistaken. So surely is the adverb of affirmation and negation. So the importance of adverb. Adverb is important in the same context as, more importantly, has the same problem as the adverb, unless of course it doesn't. So why do we use adverbs? Adverbs are used to give us more information and are used to modify verbs, clauses, and other adverbs The difficulty with identifying adverbs is that they can appear in different places in a sentence. Where do we use adverbs? One use of an adverb is to modify a verb. The verb is the action in the sentence, and so an adverb tells when, why, to what context, what and text, where or how you did the action. You might have done the action quickly, calmly, or quietly, for instance. The rules of using adverbs. Rule 1. Many adverbs end in ly, but many do not. Generally, if a word can have ly added to its adjective form, place it there to form an adverb. Example: she thinks quick or quickly. How does she thinks quickly? She is a quickly thinker. Quick is an adjective describing thinker, so no ly is attached. Rule number 2. Adverbs that answers the questions how sometimes cause grammatical problems. It can be a challenge to determine if ly should be attached. Avoid the trap of ly with linking verbs such as taste, smell, look, feel, which pertain to the senses. Adverbs are often misplaced in such sentences where requires adjectives instead. Example: roses smell sweet or sweetly. Do the roses actively smells with noses? No. In this case, smell is a linking verb which requires an adjective to modify roses, so no ly. The woman looked angry or angrily to us. Did the woman look with her eyes, or are we describing her appearance? We are describing her appearance, so she appeared angry, so no ly. Rule number 3. The word good is an adjective whose adverb equivalent is well. Example: you did a good job. Goods describes the job. You did the job well. Well answer how. Rule number 4. The word Well can be an adjective too. When referring to health, we often use well rather than good. Example, you do not look well today. I don't feel well either. Rule number 5. Adjectives come in three forms, also called degrees. An adjective in its normal or usual form is called a positive degree adjective. There are also the comparative and superlative degrees, which are used for comparison. Example, she is the cleverer of the two women, never cleverest. The word cleverest is what is called the superlative form of clever. Use it only when comparing three or more things. Example, she is the cleverest of them all. Incorrect. The incorrect sentence is chocolate or vanilla, which do you like best? So the correct is the chocolate or vanilla, which do you like better? And rule number 6, there are also three degrees of adverbs. In formal usage, do not drop the ly from an adverb when using the comparative form. Incorrect sentence. She spoke quicker than he did. The correct sentence is she spoke more quickly than he did. Rule number 7. When this, that, this, and those are followed by a noun, they are adjectives. When they appear without a noun following them, they are pronouns. Example, this house is for sale. This is an adjective. This is for sale. This is a pronoun.
So today we will discuss the topic about preposition. A preposition is a word that indicates the relationship between a noun and the other words of a sentence. They explain the relationship of sequence, space, and logic between the object of the sentence and the rest of the sentence. They help us understand order, time, connection, and positions. Example, I'm going to Canada. Alex threw a stone into a pond. The present is inside the box. They have gone out of the town. There are a few interesting linguistic facts about preposition. First, they are close class of words, which means no new position gets added to the language. We use a fixed set preposition. Second, prepositions do not have any other form. They cannot be plural, possessive, inflection, or anything. Third, most of the prepositions have many different contextual and natural uses, so it's easy to be confused about preposition. Fourth, sometimes a preposition works as noun, adjective, and adverbs. Preposition can be 1, 2, 3, or even more words. Prepositions with 2 or more words are called phrasal preposition. There are some commonly used phrasal prepositions: because of, in case of, instead of, by the way of, on behalf of, an account of, in care of, in spite of, and on the side of, or etc. Types of preposition. Preposition of time. Prepositions of time shows relationship of time between the noun and the other parts of the sentence. On, at, in, from, to, for, since, ago, before, till or until, by, and etc. are the most common preposition of time. Preposition of place and direction. Preposition of place shows relationship between the noun and the other part of the sentence. On, at, in, by, from, to, towards, up, down, across, between, among, through, in front of, behind, above, over, under, below, and etc. are the most common preposition of place and direction. Prepositions of agent and things or things. Preposition of agent or things indicate a casual relationship between nouns and other parts of the sentence. Of, for, by, with, about, and etc. are the most used and common preposition, agents, or things. Phrasal prepositions. A phrasal prepositions is not prepositional phrase, but they are combination of two and more words which function as preposition. Along with, apart from, because of, by means of, according of, in front of, contrary to, in spite of, on account of, in reference to, in addition to, in regards to, instead of, on top of, out of, with regard to, and etc. are the most common phrasal prepositions. Thank you, and God bless us all.